Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Tara. I'm an online health and fitness coach. I am currently in Lombok, right? It's the 10th of February. What am I talking about? It's the 10th of October. I'm going to be posting this on Sunday the 12th because I just made a promise to myself. I'm going to get a video up. I have videos recorded on this camera, like so many videos, and I haven't fucking posted them because I have a fear, right? But I went on a retreat there last week with Alana, and one of my best friends hosted this incredible retreat. I'll come on and I'll talk about it, but I just need to get the fuck over myself and start using my voice again. So I'm currently in Lombok. I just finished a work block. I need to show you this house because it's actually fucking insane. The fact that I'm even filming in this house, like my family are going to watch this and be like, Tara, like who the fuck do you think you are? But I'll talk about how like people online can kind of like work, I suppose, in like Lombok and like Bali and stuff in general. Because whilst it is the most incredible place in the world, like you always have to factor in the fact that it is, like, you know, very affordable to stay in the places like this. Like you would literally not get a night in Dublin for this entire house, which is crazy. So let me give you a little tour. Let's meet the girls. We're gonna go get some food. We surfed this morning. I'm gonna insert the surf clips in a bit and like talk to you about that because oh my god, it's just so much fun. So yeah, let's go meet the girls. Let's do a house tour and then we'll do a recap and we'll go from there. Yeah, please be patient with me because this isn't necessarily going to be like the, you know, the slickest vlog ever and anything like that, but I just want to be me. I just want to talk about myself and my life and like inspire people and help people and like, you know, that's all I want to do. It's like help you with your health and fitness and your habits and your mindset, and I hope by just talking I can give you a little bit of that. But yeah, let's do a little room tour first, okay? No, yeah, that's your room tour, okay? It's a little bit messy, but I'm not even going to pretend to clean it. Right, this is my bedroom. This is our bathroom. And this is the view. It's not even well in the head. Hopefully a monkey doesn't come out, right? But these are the other villas. So our villa looks like this from the front, which is crazy, crazy, crazy. Let me take you around here because what the actual fook do you mean? This is our view. Like, sorry? What do you mean? Charlotte's probably in there getting dressed. Like, what? No, I am sorry now. Look there's our pool. This is like the audacity of us. Look at where we're staying. I cannot cope. Cannot cope. So the gaff has 4 bedrooms. The guys' bedrooms are in here. Charlotte, can I come in? Are you naked? She's not even in here. This is her view. We did rock, paper, scissors. She won, so that's like the balcony. The other room looks like this too. Then we've got... There she is! Ah, come on in. Come on in. Yeah, join the party.
Right now we are doing a bit of work, sending emails.
Sending emails.
Yeah.
What work from home looks like when you live.
Sending retreat emails to founders telling them they've been accepted with my Teddy's by my side.
That is the most Alana core thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Alana's retreat I went on last week, and I'll come and talk about it like later on because this woman. Honest to God, like how is this our lives? I don't understand. I don't understand. I know I did. I was like, I went outside and I like showed everyone, but I was showing meet the team. This is Alana. She'll rewire your mindset so you can come stay here. Emma, are you decent? I'm here. Oh, she's downstairs. This is Emma's room in here, and then you come down the stairs. Like what the actual fook? So last night we couldn't actually stay here because we had a bit of drama. Dean was causing drama. This is the guys. Chilling.
How's it going?
Emma, working, not working.
My laptop just died, so we're charging it back up.
And this is the view, like what the fuck? It's actually crazy. Slay. Mrs. Charlotte. Charlotte's actually English, unfortunately, but she...
I've been accepted.
She's basically Irish. That's no hate to anyone who watches his English. I'm just joking. We're just joking. But Charlotte basically is actually Irish. We met at book club, so shout out to Shani Integrity for the book club.
Yes.
What did I tell you the first day I met you, Charlotte?
Quit your job.
And what do you do now?
Freelance. I quit my job.
You don't freelance. You own a recruitment company now. What the hell? Way to talk yourself down. Like freelance. Not that there's anything wrong with freelancers.
Quit my job.
Quit your job.
Quit my job. And now I own a recruitment business.
It's called
The Virtual Recruiter.
Who can you help? She doesn't help. Do you help people find a job, or you help the recruiters?
No, not a traditional recruitment agency. Just work with businesses to help them find people through social media and AI. Basically build your recruitment system.
Yeah, so like from the business end, which is insane. So when I first met her, she was working in a job she didn't necessarily love anymore, and she was like, I don't know what to do, I want to start this, and I was like, quit your fucking job. And now she's in Lombok with us working on her business. Like, that's crazy.
Thank you. I love you.
You just gotta surround yourself with the right people. I don't think you need three, yeah.
Oh, what's your name?
Oh, you sexy bitch!
So cute.
Hello! Yeah, I have some in there. If I need some, I'll let you know. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we just had food. We came back and me and Emma are wrecked. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm gonna like do a little sit down catch up with you guys, and then I'm gonna edit this video together for today because I feel like, you know what, it's gonna be quite a lot at once. But I just kind of wanted to do a little recap of what the hell I'm doing even in Lombok. And for anyone who doesn't know me, I'm essentially an online coach. I help women lose body fat, build confidence, train in nutrition mindset. That's essentially what I do. I own a business called Thrive Coaching. I have a few girls who work for me, which are absolutely incredible. And yeah, my main gig is like Instagram. That's how I get clients. That's how I build my business. I don't do the traditional influencing at the minute. I never have, to be honest, where I would essentially do like, you know, posts, make money from them. I essentially use it to help people, and then I therefore grow my client base. That's kind of how I've used Instagram to help me move away from radiography. So like 3 years ago, I was a radiographer in London. I studied that, thought that's what I was going to do for the rest of my life, and then one day I just woke up and was like, I don't want to do this forever anymore. I worked like literally 2019, came out of I don't know why I'm going to the big backstory of this, but it's kind of good for context. I will go into a deep one if anyone wants to know how I transitioned my career or like made a massive pivot, then I will do a video on that. But essentially I went through COVID, woke up one day, was like, don't want to do this anymore, made a lot of steps in order to get to where I am today. In the last 2.5 years, I've been very lucky to be able to grow quite a large online coaching business, definitely far larger than I ever thought. Beyond my wildest dreams, and I'm so lucky to say that that's happened. I used to watch people online in like Bali and Lombok and just think like, how the hell can you do that? Like, you must be making like incredible amounts of money, or like, does that even exist? Is it a scheme? And now I live in Australia with my partner Niall, and I've been doing this full time for the last 2 years, maybe just over 2 years, which is absolutely incredible. However, right, this is what I'm going to explain the context of this too, because I'm going to talk about the Rewire Retreat in just a second and what I did, why I came to Bali in the first place this time. But I feel like when I was like 2 years ago or whatever, when I started online coaching, I seen like, you know, the big dogs out there like Sean Casey, etc., like maybe going, not maybe, they fully went for their dreams, and I was like, whoa, that's absolutely incredible. Like James Smith, I feel like Sean wasn't even really, maybe he was there at the start, I don't really know, but you know, like James Smith, Darren Cartel, Lucy Davis, like Siobhan O'Hagan, all them, I was like watching them online, and I was like, whoa, that's absolutely incredible that they've been able to do that. And I just always like pined to be able to, I suppose, do some version of that myself, which is crazy to look back on. But I basically looked at their lifestyles, their businesses, etc., and was like, oh my god, I want to go there. And I put every action in alignment that I possibly could in order to like build out mine. Now I obviously put my entire own spin on it and like grew in myself so much in that time. However, I got to the point very luckily within probably about 1.5 years, and I was like, oh my god, I like did the thing that I'd always dreamed of, if that makes sense. But then I didn't know where I was going, probably for the last like 9 months to a year maybe. Maybe more like 9 months. I was like, okay, I've got this business. I never really looked beyond like where I was going, if that makes sense. And like in your nervous system, like I feel like I grew the capacity and then it just was overridden, right? My nervous system was like, what the fuck is going on? What the hell? I feel like I was blocked in so many ways, but I knew I was the block. I did a lot of work. I did a lot of like mindset coaching. I did like therapy and stuff like that, like to understand like some of the blocks and beliefs that I had. Some of them are from like childhood, and that's absolutely fine to say. I'm not going to get too deeply into like where they come from, but essentially I have met a lot of incredible people in Australia, some amazing people, and and friends, one of them being Alana Simpson, who runs A Line with Alana, is her Instagram name. She has an app called Rewire. When I got to Australia and I got to Sydney, I got like into the world of breathwork, meditation. Had no idea what a nervous system even was, to be honest with you. And until I got to Sydney and was kind of opened up to that idea. Now, luckily, a few months ago, I was actually in Bali with my friends who work online as well, and Alana did a retreat, and the girls came out of the retreat absolutely levitating, and I was like, oh my god, this is definitely something I need. So what I did was I booked onto that retreat, and then literally about 3 days ago I just came off that retreat that I booked. It was a female founders retreat by Rewire Retreats. I will like leave the details on this page so you can have a look if you want to go and have a look. I need to take a drink because I've been talking. I don't even know if what I'm saying is like making sense, because I feel like there's so many gaps in there, but basically I had a dream. I went for the dream and I got here, right? And then I was like, what is wrong with me that I can't either enjoy it, or like, as much as I feel so grateful for it, I was like, had such a fear that it would all go away, if that makes sense, right? And I needed to find out where those fears were coming from. And like, if somebody asked me the question, like if it all went away, I would just be like, I'll just rebuild it like I did it, you know, a year and a half ago. I'll just re-go again. Like, but I just feel like over time I gave my trust away to like people, like I stopped believing in myself along the way. Like at the start I was just like delusional as fuck, and although I look probably from the outside extremely successful, and I am in so many lights, like I just didn't know where I was going, if that makes sense, like now, right? And yeah, those 5 days in that retreat center was incredible. We did a lot of meditation, a lot of breath work, a lot of stuff about limiting beliefs, a lot about paradigms, and essentially like, yeah, I would just say like my nervous system was at capacity and it needed to be freed up. And those 5 days offline, just being with those incredible women at that retreat, like completely changed my life for the trajectory that I wanted now. I have a lot of weight off my shoulders. I feel like I have worked through those limiting beliefs, but I need to now action them. So one of the big things that came up for me on this retreat was that like I no longer trust myself. Like I was giving so much trust away to other people. I was like watching other people, and I never ever think that I'm not my authentic self. Like I've always have been, but I feel like the way online works and the way algorithms etc work, it's just so like this is what works and do this, if that makes sense. And like I just feel like along the way I kind of just lost my spark and my vision and my like motivation, if that makes sense. My core is always been to like help women build confidence so that they can go out into the world and do any fucking thing that they want to, like anything that they want to. And I think that ultimately comes back from the daily habits and how you show up for yourself. And somebody might be like, well, how the hell is that related to like fat loss? But if you don't even believe in yourself to be able to get up and go for a walk in the day, how the hell do you think that you're going to be able to get up and, you know, fight for your position at work or stand up for yourself in a toxic relationship? Like you need to build up those little habits and routines that make you feel like proud of yourself, that make you feel good in yourself, so that when you go out into the big bad world, that you can go ahead and do fucking anything, which is probably a really weird way to say that I'm a fat loss coach, but like I say fat loss at the front, and like behind the scenes it's very much about like your mindset. It's very much about you being able to do that. And I've always and never stopped being able to do that for other women, but I feel like along the way I kind of stopped doing that for myself. So over the last few months I've definitely been, you know, figuring that out, implementing that, still working and like growing my business at the same time. But I feel like I honestly was like, I wanted the, you know, 100k followers. I wanted the like lifestyle to go to Bali, travel home, you know, have the clients, help the clients, have an amazing business that people want to stay in, etc., etc. However, I got there and I was like, okay, where do we go now, if that makes sense? Like, you know, and that might sound ungrateful, but I'm not ungrateful. I'm probably, hopefully, one of the most grateful people that you'll ever meet. Like, I do my gratitudes every morning. I am so blessed for the life that I've built. I can't even tell you how blessed I know that I'm sitting in a bed in Lombok. Like, this is so far removed from the reality that I grew up in, and I had a very loving home, so that's not that, but you know what I mean. Like, it's insane to me that I can even travel here and have traveled to Bali twice in a year. Like, that is beyond my stratosphere. But it's the life that I built for myself, and I am very proud of myself for that. So I am here on YouTube to tell you that I just want to be myself. I just want to like help people. I want to be able to grow my own, like, I suppose, like, world that you guys are in as well. That I get to help you, get to talk to you, get to empower you, motivate you, inspire you. Like, because like I said, like, I probably known on Instagram for saying the word fat loss 550 times, but like, if you know me, if you're one of my clients, if you're one of my friends, you will know that like I'm the motivational one. I'm the one who's like inspiring people. I'm the one who's like, come on, let's fucking go, let's do it. Like, I will, you know, I just want to see women succeed. Like, that is genuinely like my biggest thing in life. I just want them to go out into the world feeling like fucking incredible, right? So that's what I'm going to do here, but I'm going to be with myself along the way, and I'm going to share the behind the scenes of the messy, unfiltered version. I think I had a thing in my head that like I never wanted, like I've never not be myself, like I said, but I never wanted to nearly be perceived as like, obviously when you run a business, like if you're having a fucking mental breakdown, like clients are gonna be like, well, is she all right, could she look after me? But like that's not the reality of life. Like there's duality. Like I can be having a tough day but be able to help somebody else and hold space for them, like, you know what I mean? So I think it's better to just be open and honest, and like I buy into people's stories. I want to be friends with the people. Like I always want you to feel like you're my friend, like this is what this is about, like we're a community. And yeah, I went on that retreat. It literally has definitely changed my life. I feel like I need to like sit down and actually talk to you guys about it, but I just can't even get my words out. Like I don't even know what I'm talking about. You're probably like, she's actually crazy. Like please let me know in the comments if you think I'm crazy, or if you've been here since the very beginning and seen the whole thing, you probably understand or might have like seen that in me. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna show up as my authentic self with my curly hair and luckily no makeup because I've been on Roaccutane, which is a completely different thing, but I can talk to you about Roaccutane as well. Basically, I just want to let you know that I'm very much just a girl who runs a business, who has a massive dream. And I think I should probably say my dreams out loud on here. So I have had this, oh my God, I'm literally backtracking. It's like I was about to round up there and I'm backtracking. But anyway, my biggest goal, as I said, is to help as many women as I possibly can. And in order to be able to do that, like I need to back myself. So then I need to be able to look at things that can maybe bring that to people. So for example, like I'm thinking potentially next year about maybe looking at like an app or a membership where it would be potentially, please don't quote me on this because I could entirely change my mind, however I do want to put it into the universe because I believe in that. Yeah, like a membership where essentially you would get like your coaching on there. It would be very my style of coaching. If you know what Thrive is about, it would be very orientated towards your mindset, overcoming like limiting beliefs, self-sabotage, like cravings, going out, socializing, enjoying yourself, but also pushing yourself in performance, achieving the body fat goal if you want to achieve that body fat goal from a place of acceptance, self-love, rather than a place of toxicity. I do not believe in that at all, and I will help as many women as I humanly possible, and I need to find the vessel that is going to get me there in order to be able to do that, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm so tired, so I'm going to wrap this up. But as I said, this is like the 10th of October. We will have the next 6-week challenge going out on the 19th. And essentially what that will be is it's 6 weeks of amalgamation of group coaching and one-to-one coaching, because one-to-one coaching for some people is just not affordable. So what I made up was a 6-week challenge. So I say challenge, but it's not the toxic type of challenge that you're thinking of. It's essentially like, you know, your training, nutrition, and your mindset. But what I was saying to a girl earlier is like it's the basics of what you think any challenge would have, except what you get is so much more. So like you'll get check-ins with your coach, you'll get weekly podcasts answering all the questions that you have, you've got the group community, which is like the best parts, and then also access to every entire education part that you could ever think of in terms of training, nutrition, and mindset. We'll help you or understand how you can like fit meals in, how you can overcome self-sabotage, cravings, your menstrual cycle, all of the things. Like literally anything you can think of. I have coached a lot of women. I know what goes on with women. So that'll be starting on the 19th of October, which is extremely exciting. That's not even why I'm here. But if you do want to join that, I will actually leave the link below that you can join on the wait list because, sorry, it starts on the 3rd of November. It's the last one of the year, but the spots will open on the 19th of October. So if you want to get on that, then click in the link below. Or if you've watched this video and you have any questions that you think that I should answer on this YouTube, or what you want to see from me, or if you've been here for a long time, just like comment below. It means the absolute world to me. I get to do things that I absolutely love in this world whilst traveling the world. And for me, one of my biggest values is like bringing the people up with me. So you're all coming up, but looking after my family, my loved ones, my friends is a massive why of mine. So I get to do that as well, which is really, really cool. So I'm going to bid you good night and say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, and you never know, share it in your group chat. Even if it's negative, at least it'll be a boost. You know what I mean?